Welcome to a video from thedigitallifestyle.com. In this video I'm going to give you a bit of a recap on how the Microsoft Band is now. I've had it for a couple of months, so I've got a blog post with some thoughts that goes with the video as well, but I thought it'd be easy to wrap it up in the video. So I've had this since November when it launched, and I thought I'd sort of put together my thoughts on it. So I think the first thing that Band is, it's been incredibly difficult to get hold of. Here in the UK it's virtually impossible. You have to import them in, which is what I did. I got a friend to send me one over. They are available in the stores every now and again, but they have been difficult to get hold of, so that's one thing Microsoft need to do. So once you get the Band, when you go to pick your band, there's actually 3 sizes to choose from, and Microsoft give you a sort of a PDF that you can look on the website. Now for me, this is the largest one, and there's a medium and a small, and I wish I'd gone for the medium because the large is a little bit too big. It does fit fine, but it's a little, slightly, I'd say one sort of click too big, so the medium would help you with that. It is better if you could try them in the store, but like I said, I don't have any issues with it. I like a loose watch anyway, but this needs to be snug because these fit on your wrist and actually measure the heart rate and other things as well. So I would definitely go and test them if you could. So for me the medium would have been a better fit, but the large does work okay. The other thing is I've got a screen protector on here from Skinomi, and I would definitely recommend one of those. The edge around here is actually, I don't think you can really pick this up in the video because the screen protector's on there, but the edge has picked up some chips and things. The Skinomi skin that I got actually has, I think there was 6 in there, so you can peel it off when it gets tatty. So you do need a skin on there, that's a definite thing, and it's not waterproof, I should say, as well. When it comes to charging, I found that this is definitely good for a full day's worth of charge. You could probably at a push get 2 days out of it. For general use, I just find I charge it up in the morning when I'm sat at my desk, and it takes about 20 minutes to get to 80%, and then another sort of 40 minutes to get to 100%. But you can use it on 80%, obviously no problem at all. So just a small charge each morning would be enough. When you're using the Run app, which has got GPS sensors on it and will track you, then that does take a bit more a battery, so you're going to get less charge out of it then. The other thing you can do as well is, you might notice I've got the clock on there. That is an option. You can have that to go off completely if you're using it as a fitness tracker, the band for that. If you're using it like me as a watch as well, then you like to leave that on. But I don't think it makes too much difference in the battery life, and I like to leave it on. What would be good is if, like now, when it's not being used, it would go off, and then so it's on your wrist, and then you lift it up to look at it, it comes on. It's got the sensors in there, so I'm sure that's something Microsoft could add to it. So once you've got the band, you're going to need an app to go with it, and this is the one on Windows Phone. The Android one and the iOS one looks virtually the same. Now, because I'm in the UK, this app wasn't available, so I had to change the phone region to US, install the app, and then could change it back to the UK. For Android, I couldn't get that to work, so I actually downloaded the APK, which is probably not the best way of doing it, but it did work. So this allows you to manage the band. You can do your preferences, and here you can view all your history. So I really like the app. It's quite nice. It's just missing a lot of things, like being able to perhaps set custom alerts and things like that. But it is a nice app, and the other thing you can't do is export from that. But there are some third-party apps which I'll talk about later in the video. But it would be good if if there was some intelligence into there. So there's 2 elements to the band really. There's the notifications and the fitness section. So let's look at notifications first. So you've got here on the band, you'll get alerts as they come through, and see like that, there's an email on there, and that would flash up. Some things are separated out, so like phone calls, text messages, email, Facebook, Twitter, I think Facebook Messenger's on there, and Cortana. That's the Cortana one. So you get separate notifications on those. For everything else, there is the notification center, and that's where sort of additional ones go on there. So you get anything that isn't picked up by the other notifications, you get there. So Xbox Smart Glass or whatever hasn't got its own tile, so the notifications come through there, which is great. But it does mean that you really need to make sure that you've got your notifications set manageable on the phone, because that's what they get passed through to here. So you are going to want to make sure some housekeeping's in order just to clean that up, and maybe your email, you don't want to get over bombarded with them. You can turn these on and off, these notification tiles as well, but in the miscellaneous one you can either turn the notification center on or off. You can't turn individual apps off from Windows Phone. From the Android phone, actually you can. There's no interaction with any of the apps on here, the tiles on here, which is a shame, which would be nice. There's a couple of exceptions, but for example, if I go to an email one, I can, when the alert comes through, this is gone now so I can't do it on here, but if the alert came through I could click dismiss and that's it. It wouldn't get rid of it from the phone. It would be nice if there was a delete option that would then delete it from your email completely. A nice way of cleaning up your email, but there isn't. There are a couple of exceptions. When you get an incoming phone call or text message, you can dismiss them or you can reply to them. So you get a text message, you can click reply, and you can preset some of those on the phone. So here's the app for managing those. So if I go to messaging, so you can see you've got quick responses on here. So I can say, so when a message comes up on here, text message comes up, I can do, I'll call you back, no, okay, no problem, whatever. Then you can edit those yourself. So, and you can do the same with phone calls as well. So when a call comes in, you can reject it and send one of the preset meetings, like please text me, I'm in a meeting, whatever you want to do. Now there are some things I haven't got enabled, like I haven't got Finance or UV or Starbucks app. You can turn these on and off, so you can only have 13 at once out of the whole list. If you've got, like I mentioned, Cortana's on here. So if you pin Cortana as a live tile on your Windows phone, then you get notifications on here. They don't buzz up, they're just on there as a sort of a viewable. But what you can do is you can hold down the action button. It goes into listening mode. Play me some music, which is triggered that on my phone, and then you can, so you see that. So it told Cortana what to do, and it's done that. So I can do pause and whatever. But you could also do how long will it take me to get to work. Let's try that. How long will it take me to get to work? So you see, it's doing that on the phone, but even if you've got the phone in your pocket and you can't see it, you see there it's giving me the information on the band there. Says it takes 38 minutes or whatever. So you can get sort of notifications from Cortana in there. I really like that sort of interaction with Cortana. And I haven't used it a lot for the, I find I've used it more for the notifications than for the health tracker, but I do like the run feature. So if I can open a previous one on here, now here's a short, well, it's actually a walk that I did. So there it shows you the speed that you walked, the duration, how many calories you burnt, your pace, your heart rate, and you can see it in more detail. So you can see the heart rate, the elevation, and your pace. So if you're a runner, then this is a really nice app for monitoring that. It's difficult getting the data out of this, so it's just in this app, but it is quite nice. But the other thing I really like is a sleep tracker. So this is a sleep tracker, so it shows you when you're in a deep sleep or a light sleep, or if you're awake, and it gives you some efficiency ratings and time and things. So perhaps if you're having trouble sleeping, you can at least find out why. I find that information really fascinating. So each day as well, it monitors your daily steps. Now this is early in the morning, so I haven't been anywhere yet, but you can see it can monitor that for you, so you can see a full sort of trip of your day and how far you've been. There are other features on here like guided workouts, and I won't go into those now, but guided workouts and like plans that you can download from the phone to the band, that it'll tell you. So maybe like a half-hour walk to run exercise, so it'll tell you to walk for 10 minutes, and when you've done that it'll say now run for 10 minutes, and it's like a guided plan. So there's probably other videos out there showing more detail on the exercise stuff, but it's good. I quite like it, but I must admit I tend to use just the run feature and obviously the notifications. Now you can personalise the band from here. You can change the colours, and you've got a basic selection of a few wallpapers and a few colour schemes, and that's it really. But there are some third-party apps. So there are some third-party apps you can use as well. Pimp My Band is a great app for choosing the custom colours. So rather than just the colours from the Microsoft app, you can actually load your own picture in like I've done, or pick a solid colour, and then you can choose from a palette of colours. So you can choose sort of the preset colours, or you can choose a custom colour and pick whatever colour you want. So you've got that control over it, something you can't do directly from the Microsoft app. Another really useful one is Band Sensor Monitor. So this gives you real-time stats on the band. So I'll put that My Band on. So normally you can't get this real-time information, but you can see the battery level. I can turn the heart rate monitor, the skin light readings, all that kind of thing from the sensors, which you can't get from the Microsoft app. So which is a nice little app that's well worth looking at if you've got the band. There are some others as well. There's one for if you talk weightlifting and things like that. So I'll include links to those with the videos. So it's quite nice to be able to get this real-time information. Another app which I won't show you now, which I'll include a link for, is called Unband, and that allows you to export some of the data. So like the sleep, like how long you slept for, or the run, how far you ran, and that kind of thing. So you could then open that in another program or Excel or whatever you want to do to analyse the data. So far I really like my band. It's a really nice device. It's comfortable. I wear it all the time. Apart from charging or in water, if you have a shower or whatever, you need to take it off. But I really like it. It's a very nice app, great for the notifications, but also for the health stuff as well, and the fitness tracking and all that kind of thing. So there's a lot more Microsoft can do with it, and it collects a lot of data, and I think they should be able to give you more of that data back. But and also it'd be nice to see if they had a web app where you could view some of the stats rather than have to use one of the mobile apps. Anyway, so I'll include a link for all the stuff in on the digitallifestyle.com, all the stuff we talked about. Thanks for watching this video. See you next one. Bye.